Big up guys. Welcome to the preview for Ipswich Town versus the Bees. And apologies, it's a little bit delayed again, a little bit late. But yeah, other things happen. Also, I was waiting for the guest to get home. The important guest I've got on today. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, he's there waiting, and I'll bring him on very soon. Obviously, I just got a little bit of something else to talk about first, but I will be bringing him on, and we'll get into this preview. And obviously, I'm just going to bring this up now and this screen, and just a little bit, obviously, about the Bees. I just want to go into this quickly. Obviously, it's the actual preview, so bit of an article here. So I'll just bring this up, and then I'll just talk about that for a bit, and then we get Joe on. But yeah, match preview: Ipswich Town versus Brentford, and obviously Brentford are seeking a fourth successive Premier League victory when they face Ipswich Town at Portman Road on Saturday. Because obviously the last time we played them, it was a high-scoring game, 4-3 to the Bees, of course, when we was obviously at home at the G-Tech. Whether we get a game like that again, I don't know. It will be interesting if it is. I mean, obviously look at that last time against Man United, another 4-3 there. So it's possible. We get a few goals at the G-Tech at times, so it's possible for that again. But anyway, the West Londoners travelled to Suffolk, buoyed by wins over Brighton, Nottingham Forest and Man United. While Kieran McKenna's Tractor Boys came back from 2-0 down to pick up a point against Everton at Goodison Park last time out. Analysis, team news, match officials and more. Here's everything you need to know ahead of Saturday's game. Richard Cole, playmaker stats. Brentford must deal with Delap. Exactly. But we may be playing with Delap when he comes, if he comes to the Bees, which is a possibility. We hope. Love him to get him at the Bees. I think he's a great player, great goal scorer. We'll always get goals, but I'm sure Ipswich will want to keep hold of him. But yeah, here's the link. If anyone does want to hop on to the stream with me and Joe, think we don't know what we're talking about and want to come on and have a go at us and say, oh, they know better, well, you're welcome to. Anyway, so getting back to this anyway, and although all the promoted teams have gone straight back down, Shane, yet again, it's happened again. Kieran McKenna's Ipswich Town have been the best performing attacking side of the three. Exactly, they have. Tractor Boys have scored 35 goals, just one fewer than Everton and more than Leicester City, 29, and Southampton, 25. While Ipswich have nothing to play for but pride, every remaining game for them is a free hit and an opportunity for players to put themselves in the shop window should they wish to stay in the Premier League next season. One man who has reportedly attracted significant interest is Liam Delap. Yep. The former Man City youth product has 12 goals for his club in the league this season. A tally that only 11 players, all of whom are playing for a team outside of the drop zone, have beaten. 4 of Delap's goals have come from Ipswich counter-attacks, with only one player in the league scoring more goals in the break. Premier League winner Mohamed Salah with 7. Indeed, Delap was one of the scorers for Ipswich in the epic 4-3 win for the Bees. Yep. Back in October at the G-Tech, a game in which Johan Visser and Brian Bramo both bagged braces. Could they do that again? I hope so. Another threat that Brentford will have to be wary of is Julio Enciso. Great goal he got against Everton, obviously. Very good player, quality player, on loan from Everton. Since the last international break, the Paraguayan has 2 goals and 2 assists in 6 games for his side, including a goal against Everton in the 2-2 draw last time out. At the back, Dara O'Shea ranks highly in defensive stats this season. The Republic Line International has made 59 blocks, ranking him 6th. won 103 aerial duels, 5th, and made 204 appearances in total, 4th. Ipswich haven't been helped by long-term injuries to key squad members this year, and also due to picking up too many suspensions. I wonder why they keep getting sent off. I think that's probably the reason. Anyway, another important player, Leif Davis, is still out after his straight red card for a challenge on Bukayo Saka in the defeat to Arsenal last month. In fact, Ipswich had a player who has committed the joint most fouls in the league, the aforementioned Delap, 67 fouls. And are the team that has conceded 6 penalties, 4th highest, picked up the 3rd highest number of yellow cards, 89, and along with Arsenal had the most sendings off, 5. One of those red cards also came against Brentford when Harry Clark, remember that, now known at Sheffield United, received a 2nd yellow card in the 69th minute. Meanwhile, Brentford's forward line will know that pressure on the Ipswich defence is likely to be rewarded against a team that have made 36 errors, leading to opposition shots in the league. The Bees have been in great goal-scoring form recently, and they will face a team that has shipped 76 in total this season. The London club have bagged 10 goals in their last 3 games, all wins, and Thomas Frank will hope there is more to come from his side this weekend. Scout report, Dan Long, Sky Sports, positivity remains at Portman Road despite Ipswich's immediate return to the Championship. Ipswich were relegated back to the Championship after a 3-0 defeat to Newcastle on 26th of April. Their return to the Premier League for the first time since 01-02 was a brief one, ended with 4 games to spare. They came up with Leicester and Southampton and will return with them in 25-26. The fact for the second season running, the 3 promoted teams have gone to become the 3 relegated has naturally sparked the debate about the golfing class between the top flight and the second tier. But arguably, Ipswich were never expected to be in this position yet anyway. 15 largely fruitless seasons in the Championship came to an end in 2019, and they were floundering in League One until Kieran McKenna took over in December 2021. In McKenna's first full season, Ipswich finished second, as they did in the Championship last term, securing automatic promotion with a 6-point cushion between themselves and Leeds. With the majority of the same squad still on board, the momentum just built and helped realise the dream of a Premier League return. When they got there, despite spending in excess of £100 million to bolster the squad to attempt consolidation, it remained. In 9 of their 19 games in the first half of the season, they took the lead with this unknown entity often surprising opponents. They closed the year and that run with a brilliant 2-0 win at home to Chelsea. In the other 8, however, they only managed to hold on to win twice and draw another 2. Since then, the Tractor Boys have been on something of a downward spiral. In terms of results, injuries haven't helped. Chidozie Ogbene has been out since November. Wes Burns and Sammy Schmodix since February. There have been some highlights in holding Aston Villa to a 1-1 draw with 10 men in February, giving Man United a scare at Old Trafford 11 days later, beating Bournemouth in April and racing into a 2-0 lead against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, moments the fans have longed for decades. The form of Liam Delap has been scintillating too. The England under-21s international has scored 12 goals in his first full season in the division and proved to be more than a handful for centre-backs up and down the country. As Stuart Wilson, chief football writer for the East Anglian Daily Times and Ipswich Star, told us, much of the club's recruitment was done with an eye on the possibility of returning to the Championship straight away. And overall, it doesn't seem as though there is half as much negativity surrounding Ipswich's relegation compared to that of Leicester and Southampton. That is seemingly the mood within the camp too, with McKenna looking at the positives when he spoke after their drop was confirmed. We're in a much better position than the club has been over previous years, he said. The journey has been a fantastic one that sets us up well. The club is in a really strong position. There's still a fantastic togetherness there. It's a step back now, but that's often the way in terms of taking steps forward. All those of an Ipswich persuasion will be willing that sentiment to come true, and for the wait for a return to be far shorter than 22 years this time around. So, Joe, do you echo that sentiment, brother?
What's that, sorry?
You echo that sentiment?
Yeah, I think hopefully it's not another 22 years. And I think that article's right, though. I think we're in a better, where we were compared to like Leicester and Southampton.
Yeah.
So
be up to you, Luca, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, you just look at their sort of thing. You look at players there. You got obviously next to McKenna, Connor Chaplin. We had him in League One. Cameron Burgess, League One. Luca we brought in the Championship. Hi, Luca. And then you got Jake Greaves. We've signed him in the Prem. Jack Taylor was in the Championship. So all these players that McKenna's brought in and things like that, you know it's going to be like a struggle. But at the same time, if we go into the Championship, the players will relish it. And if we get again in the Premier League, they'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
And it's not like, you're telling me they're not ready. It's not they're ready, it's different how you word it. You know, more half of them were in League One. And from when we were doing well in the Championship, it takes a lot to get rid of those players and bring the players that you need. Like Forest did it. Fair play to them. But obviously that was before profit and sustainability rules, PSR comes in.
Yeah, definitely. So do you think you can keep hold of this man though as well?
No. I think 30 mil was there, Premier League clubs are we're getting some of that. So I mean, Amari Hudson's got, I think, 35 mil.
All right.
So you want to have a little sniff, Mr. B?
Yeah, if we're after that, we could go and get him as well, mate. We're Ranger.
Yeah, literally.
How about that?
B's raiding the tractors.
Yeah. Well, why not? You've got some good players, you know. You have got some decent players. So
the thing is, the lap's always going to go. Like with that 30 mil, you know he's going to snap up. Amari, I'm torn about because I don't think no one will go for that 35 mil. But then at the same time, I can't see him thinking to myself, why would I leave someone like Ipswich? Like McKenna brought me in on a loan to start with in the Championship. I thrived there. I got them promoted, done it in the Premier League with them. So, but why would you think to leave something that you've got going on? You know what I mean? It's not like you're not loved by Ipswich fans. Like Ipswich fans like me and myself and everybody else adore you. So I just don't get why you'd leave.
That's right. But there we go. I mean, if he wants to play in the Premier, he's got to go to the Premier.
If he does, then it's the way of going. But he's been linked with teams like Leeds, and I'm like, not being funny or anything, but if he goes to Leeds, we could be up there, and Leeds will go back down. You know what I mean? He'll go back to Ipswich. It'll be like a yo-yo.
He could be in exactly the same position he was with Ipswich, couldn't he?
Literally. I'd rather him go somewhere like Brentford, stability. Thomas Frank's there. He's a brilliant manager, and how you play, I think could benefit someone like an Amari.
Yeah, and we could be in Europe as well. That's the dream.
Exactly, because he can play on the wing, he can play behind the striker, and that's how Brentford sort of like to operate, sort of thing. Sometimes you like to do like a 3-4-2-1 with two in the holding behind the striker, or you do a 4-2-3-1, and then you got obviously like Mbuemo, Shard. You can put Amari there or Damsgaard, and Amari comes on for Damsgaard, then Whisper up front.
Yeah.
Your world's your oyster, really.
Yeah. Your last match, 2-2 with Everton.
Yeah. It's one of those, it's like you're happy with it, but then you also think to yourself, well, don't matter because we're relegated.
Yeah, and you were actually 2-0 down here, weren't you? I believe.
We were, yeah, that's right. Beto and McNeil, I think, were both of the goals.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. 26-35. And then Cisse, what a cracker.
It was a good goal. Very good goal.
And Hurst, of course, made it 2-2.
Georgia. I think it's David Hurst. I think his father's David Hurst, I think it is.
legend, really. Played for Sheffield Wednesday and everything, didn't he? I think he had one game for England, one or two at least.
Yeah, but unfortunately, his son plays for Scotland now.
Oh, right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
He's
He let his father down.
he has, isn't he? Big time. Big time.
I'm joking, Scotland fans. Please don't kill me.
No, I'm not joking. But don't kill me either, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I mean, it's a bit of a come down playing for Scotland. No, I won't. I won't go into that anymore. I won't do any more jock bashing, would I? Oh, that's not good. But yeah. Anyway, so what did you make of the game anyway? Did you feel you came back well? You played well? Or?
I mean, second half we came at him. First half, I think it was always hard because you got to think it's Everton's second to last game at Goodison, so you know they want to have a little standoff and things like that. And I think it was their like anniversary. I think it was before obviously their closing. I think it was like their 40th game, like 40th year, or something like that. These lines, I can't remember where it was. But when they were 2-0 up, you thought they were cruising. And Ciso obviously put a goal at the first half, just before it aimed at half time. So it probably gave the players like a little boost and be like, we can get something here now. It's only gone down to 1. So because McKeown probably did some tweaking and things like that, and it worked quite well. And it's like you said on the Brentford panel sort of thing, we've been hampered by injuries. It's not an excuse in a way because we're down, but you can tell like how hampered we've been by injuries. Like you said there, like Benny's been out for a while, Wes Burns is out for a while, Sammy Schmuddocks. Hope Schmuddocks is back. I do not know. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you think he'll go as well, Joe Schmuddocks as well? He'll go? Or do you think
maybe, but I feel like he probably wants to have like maybe a one season in the championship, and if we don't go up, or depending where we are in like January, he might go.
Right. Sorry, hold on. I've gone to this one. I've gone too quick here. Right.
That's right. Talk about Brentford in what? Did you know the Brentford? You was there at Brentford United, weren't you?
What for the 4-3?
Yeah.
I think I wasn't I? Yeah, God.
I'm pretty sure you were. Did you like the bit? Did you see the bit when Brentford did like a Star Wars sort of theme?
Oh yeah.
That's so good. Like, I'm not even a Star Wars fan. I watched it. I was like, fair play.
Yeah, I do sort of remember it now because it was only last year, I think. But I just, it's just gone so quick, really.
Literally.
Isn't it? You see one game, you're going through all these games, and you try and think of all the things that happened in all the games. Kind of, yeah. Okay, I don't go to loads of games, but when I do, you kind of get I can't even speak now. I haven't had a drink, by the way. Immersed in it all, what I mean. Immersed, and that's what I'm trying to say.
There you go.
Teething. But yeah, it's you get immersed, don't you? And you sort of get into the game and the excitement, the atmosphere, and
absolutely. That's why you love football.
And you've gone to. How many games have you gone to this season, Joe?
Oh, been quite a few actually. I'm trying. I honestly can't remember. What was the first game I went to? Oh, it was Ipswich Fulham. That was the first game. I went to quite a few after that, but trying to name some, it's quite a lot. And then obviously I go some Stevenage games as well. I went to a Chelsea game once. I watched Chelsea Shamrock Rovers.
Oh right, so that was like pre-season friendly. Obviously.
No. Chelsea. Yeah, well, it technically is Conference
League. Conference League was it? Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Well, Conference League pre-season, same thing, mate. You know what I mean?
I kind of heard Shamrock Rovers, and I thought, where are they playing now? Oh, they've got to be a friendly or something. But no, of course it was a cup, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Conference League. Yeah, and honestly, when they scored, it was so amazing to watch. Like just to pan to them, and they just jumped up and down. It was so amazing.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah,
didn't like the way they throw toilet rolls at Nkuku though. I don't like when people do that when it's like corners and things like that. It's just you're wasting time.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. But this was obviously your team against Everton. What do you think it's going to be the same against us, or they're going to change it up, or
yeah,
what?
well, it might be the same team. I mean, at the end of the day, I think Twanzavy's back. I don't know, maybe he might be at right back, but at the same time, it's just like you got a point against Everton, so it's like, well, why would you change it? You know what I mean? It's a winning team. Not a winning team. Sorry, I said that back. Oh, we drew. It felt like a win.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you drew to all Everton. They're a very good side. So I would like to see what Boniface is like. He's a left back we got from Chelsea. You can't want to give him a go because you just think to yourself, if Leaf Davies or Townsend do leave, I don't think they will. But if they do leave, then you got Boniface there. Like at least he can get a run of games in. So part of me wants to see him play. Who else is there? Godfrey, I'll send him back to Atlanta. He's not coming near my squad. Lalonga, I'm going Ipswich West Ham, and I hope we do bring on Lalonga because I don't think he'll be there for us next season. And he's been round with us twice. This is his second spell or third, I can't remember. Yeah, so I hope we do give him a good send off for Ipswich West Ham, and hope he gets like a good amount of minutes. And McKenna's really good at that. He always gives like players on the last game good amount of minutes, like Ipswich, Exeter, last home game. Walton came off, and Halaki came on. He had a few minutes, and then against Ipswich, Huddersfield last season, Halaki came off and Walton came on for him. So McKenna is good like that. Hey, Warren.
Yeah, be up, Warren. Yeah, be up to you, bro.
Yeah, hope you're all good, sir.
In, man. It's a live chat. Streaming, the link is there if you want to come on. You're welcome to. You want to shoot the breeze about these two teams or anything else about Arsenal?
Or give us a good team talk.
Yeah. yeah. There's the clue there. One's team talk. Yeah, no, but yeah, he can, if he wants to come on and talk about Arsenal, he's not really happy with it anyway. He doesn't like it there with Arteta and everything. He's pissed off with him.
I just feel sorry for the Arsenal fans. I really do. Like, when is it going to be enough when you just got to think to yourself, you've got to pull the plug off with Arteta? You know, like, they always say trust the process, but I'm like, but how long you can give it?
Yeah.
Like, how long are you honestly going to give him?
Yeah.
I am going for 2-0. 2-0. God. That's nice for me, to be fair. I'll take that. Even though we lose 2-0.
It could be another 4-3 though, Joe. You never know. But,
yeah, true.
Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? That 4-3. Cool. Hell of a game.
It was very nail-biting, especially when we were down to 10 men. Especially
Yeah,
when we were 3 hours. Like, oh, we're getting a point. And then a few minutes later, oh, Brentford scored. Ah, great.
I think if I'm trying to remember, weren't you not in the lead as well? I think you was in the lead, weren't you? Or something?
I think we were 2-0 up, I think. And then you made it back to 2-2.
Yeah.
Was that in the first half? Was that? I think that might have been in the second half.
I think so. Yeah. I'm trying to remember myself, but
yeah, I know. I think we were definitely 2-0 up. I think I'm trying to think who got the goals. Schmodic's got one. I know that. I think it was Hurst got the second, and then Delap got the third.
Yeah, I might just try and see if I can get back to that game. I'll try and find it on here because obviously it was false. But there's been had a lot of goals scored and against us, to be honest. The GT.
I'm sorry, just reading what Ron says. They will pull the plug on that clown, unfortunately, because they appointed him not for football reasons.
Yeah.
It's annoying though, because that's such a big club.
That's right, it is. And, you know, they've had this clown there for too long. I don't know why he's still there. I really don't know. I just don't get it.
I got anything, but Brian Talbot, one of my heroes as a kid. Oh, fair man. But I'm not being funny or anything, but like they kicked Emery to the curb or like that straight away. You know what I mean? Like, but then he got to the final.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Brentford, Ipswich.
Ryan Talbot, yeah.
Oh no, it was 2 at half time. Harry Clark. Oh, he had a game of remember, didn't he?
Yeah.
He got an own goal and then got sent off.
Yeah, old Harry Clark. Yeah, he was. He's at Sheffield United, isn't he?
He is.
Very-
I saw him at Ipswich Arsenal because he used to play for Arsenal. Not play, but he was in the Arsenal sort of academy. So he was Ipswich Academy, but Arsenal basically brought him from our academy. And he was wearing a boot. So he was with his missus, Georgia Steele from Love Island. So you're Love Islanders.
Crikey, yeah.
You're welcome.
Right there.
Yeah, she's bare small. So my dad went up to her and he went, I said, "Oh, Dad, look, that's Harry Clark." He went, "Jack, when you coming back?" I said, "Dad, that's Harry." And he went,
Jack.
I should say, "You tit." But yeah, no, like you see there, it's the 4-3.
Yeah, Bramo, he got 2, look, and Visser, yeah.
Yeah. Mr. this is your moment here. I'm gonna give you a chance. So I'm thinking Bramo's already in my FPL. The question is, do I go Vista or do I go Kevin Shard?
Oh, it's a tough one because they're both doing well, aren't they? And
They are doing well. And I've got free transfer, so I'd pick Rising.
I would think, say, I'll go Visser more than Shardy because you don't know what you'll get always from him. He's in and out at games at times. He was great in the last one. Got 2 goals again. And he's got pace and he's got a great leaping ability, to spring and head it,
Yeah, I was debating between the two, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll ask Mr. B.
He's got 10 goals as well, so that's amazing. In his, I think his fourth season, maybe 3rd or 4th. I know we had him on loan a couple of times to start with.
Yeah,
I think his 2nd permanent season. So, but I would go with Visser more than him for this season, Joe. To be honest,
I was thinking that, but then I was like, oh, I wonder who Mr. B would prefer.
I mean, I think next season's going to be another good season for him for Shardy. I think he really will come on even more and start getting loads more as well. So,
yeah,
I think definitely next season. But for this season, I'd stick with Visser. I mean, possibilities they could go. We know Bramo and him could both go, and I'm hoping they don't. But
no. I mean, you got about Igor coming back. Was he on the bench against United?
Oh, Thiago. Yeah,
he's Thiago, not Igor.
Yeah, Thiago. He's he came back and he came on against United, I think. Yeah, towards the end.
Oh, fair enough. So they're probably resting, keeping an eye on his minutes then.
Yeah, because he was the Tony replacement, really, and he's been injured most of the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame though, but like you say, at least you have him back, and Thomas Frank is keeping on his minutes.
Well, yeah, he's had some sort of knee issue, I think, and sort of an infection in the knee or something, apparently, and whatever. So I don't know. It's been like that for a while, though. I don't get it, but there we go. Always seems to be something of our injury things coming in, these players, or.
So Ipswich, mate. We're probably both on the same boat.
Yeah, we kept saying, "Oh, it's down to our medical team," and it possibly is. Who knows? But
I mean, look at your wins at the moment. I'm just seeing there, Brentford, Forest, United at home. That's fair play to you. I mean, yes, people will be like, "Oh yeah, but United don't do their second team." But Brentford you got to beat the team on paper. You know what I mean? If Brentford didn't win that, then everyone will be like, "Oh, Brentford lost to Man U C team."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Give Brentford credit.
About that. I wasn't happy. I think you might have seen it. My last stream I did, and I had AK on, and I was getting well pissed off because they were going, "Oh, we've only rotated. It's our weakened team. We don't care. We're going for Europa. We only want Europa League." I thought, "Fuck off,"
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. But if they won, they would have been like, "Oh yeah, we beat you." It is no.
Yeah.
It's like on Sunday, I just don't get why Chelsea fans got gassed to beat Liverpool. Liverpool made 8 changes.
Yeah.
Why are you celebrating that?
They still had a good team out Liverpool, didn't they? It's still a top team.
They still had a good team, but the game was already done. You know what I mean? They're already champions. So if it was one of those games, they weren't like if they needed to win at Stamford Bridge and we won 3-1, I'll be like, yeah, you know what? That's a great win. But we're already champions, like, and also everyone's criticising Konza for the own goal. I'm like, Van Dijk kicked it at him.
That's right. It was Van Dijk's fault, not his.
Not Konza's. Konza was there on the wrong place, wrong time.
No, he wouldn't have done that when he was with us anyway. He never got own goals for us, Konza. So, no, I don't think he did anyway. I don't remember.
Oh, no, Quinza, sorry, not Konza.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
No, that's all right. I think that might be me.
I think Konza has got own goals, though, for Villa or something. But anyway. But yeah, I know, I sort of know who you mean now. Anyway. But yeah, this is our team here, obviously. And this goalie let one through his fucking legs again, didn't he? Another mistake.
Can you do that on Saturday, please?
Sorry, mate? I'll do that.
Can Flecken do that on Saturday, please?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised, Joe, to be quite honest.
I like that. I like your right back. What's his name? KO Day?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We want to get him permanently. He's still only on loan. So.
He looks a good player.
About it, Joe. Don't you Ipswich or whatever try and nick him off us again.
No, mate. Could you imagine if we try and go up to him, but like, yeah, do you want to play in the Championship, mate?
No, he won't stick with the bees. I'm sorry.
Exactly, stick with the bees.
But no, I mean, he's happy, isn't he? Here, I think he looks good. I think he's amazing. And Fiorentina, he's from under 21 Italian international.
Yeah, such an upgrade on Roslev.
Oh yeah. Can tell me about it about a million times better than him. Crikey. Konza wasn't in the team with No.
I got confused. I think I confused Mr. B. I meant Kwanzaa, not Konza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kwanzaa you want to be.
Yeah, I meant Kwanzaa.
Yeah, it's slightly different. Well, certainly first letter is Q, isn't it? So it's different.
Literally. That's what I mean. How do I get that messed up?
Yeah.
What do you think of Lewis Potter at left back? I know you obviously keep an eye on Rico Henry's minutes. But what do you think of Lewis Potter at left back?
Well, I like him. I think he's done really well. I think it's been his best season for us, to be honest with you. I still think we want Rico Henry back there, of course, and he came on again in this one. Yeah. So he's coming back slowly, but I think Lewis Potter has been amazing, and if he goes back to left wing, I think that's even better because you get his attacking performance then as well, skill going forward. And he doesn't have to track back all the time. Although he's done that well enough, he's done it well. I think he's hardly made any mistakes there at the back. If he wants to keep him there, Thomas, he probably will. But Rico's coming back, and when he's fit again, I'm sure he'll get a run in the team. So, and then Lewis Potter will go back to the left wing where he has. So, or the left side, so even so. But yeah, I think he's been amazing, Joe. And, about time. I think he's got the skill, he's got the ability. We see him at Hull and we said, that's him. That's who we want. We see his, what he could produce. And he's had a great season.
That's what you like to hear, really, don't you, sort of thing?
As a lot of them have. So, a lot of them have had really good seasons. And, Damsgaard, his best season since he's joined.
I would say Damsgaard's really. I would probably say him just over Lewis Potter's most improved.
Yeah. I would say so and all, really. But I think he's. I mean, when he first joined, he had a lot of injury problems and stuff like that. Damsgaard, which was a real bastard. We couldn't play him. He was injured a lot of the time, and when he was playing, he wasn't at his best. But now, I think it's his third or fourth season with us at least. Yeah, and he looks amazing now. I think he's showing the talent he's got, the skill, and you forget he's actually only early 20s, and you look at him, he's like bloody old. He's got.
You think he's been around for a few years, but he actually hasn't.
Yeah, he's incredible, man. And I hope we keep. Well, we have kept hold of him. We got to give him another contract, so you signed him up. So that's good.
Absolutely.
The real two are Visser and Bramo. We got to sign up. I know we signed Lewis Potter up again, so we got him still. I think Shardy's at least going to have at least a couple more before we have to sign him up. 1 or 2 more seasons.
Yep.
So I think it's looking good there, Joe. Looking
up for you, Bees.
Oh yeah, definitely, man, definitely. I just want a different keeper, but I keep saying that. But it is what it is, I suppose, and just have to put up with it for the time being.
Yeah, it's not long now.
But no, I think if we can get another look, if Aldermarson, why can't we give him a go? Why can't he give him a go?
I think it wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be against you. I mean, if you're Thomas Frank now, like, don't get me wrong, is Europe still on the cards, or do you think you're out of it?
No, I think we've got a great chance, mate, and I think we can get 8th, can't we? So
yeah,
that is a possibility, and that'd be the conference, I would say. So.
Yeah. Because it's one of those. Because if it was, let's say, you're United, I know you've got. Let's say United haven't got Europa League, for instance. Say you're in United's position, then I'd say to you, like, why would you not start Vlad Marson? Give him a run of games and see what he's all about.
Well, exactly. That's what I keep saying, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not the manager, unfortunately, because that's the way I do it. Well, I'll get a new goalie altogether, basically. But I'd raid somewhere and get another top goalie like Kelleher from Liverpool, probably, or something like that. So
I think Kelleher's a great shout, and I think that's what I think Brentford really should exploit, going for someone like Kelleher. Like I say, he knows Van der Berg and he knows Collins from the Irish Links.
Yeah.
So I think, why not? You know what I mean? I think there is a possibility that Kelleher could come to Brentford.
Yeah, I do. I hope so. I hope we try to get him, but I mean, as I say, not a lot I can do. I ain't got much influence over him, Joe, I'm afraid.
Oh, damn it. I just hope one day he just turns around and be like, I joined because Mr. B, and I'm like, yes, that's my Mr. B right there. He's got the power effect.
Yeah. Hey, Thomas, son, let's do it, bro. Come on.
Yeah. And then Flecky just walks out with his suitcase and just gets run over by a bus.
Yeah.
Taxi.
Can't wish that on him, but I mean, no, just want him to go, really. Just bugger off. But, unfortunately, he's sticking with him. I don't know why, but,
Yeah. I mean, like I say, if you're going for like European spots, I kind of get why Flecken is then. But if you're like United or Tottenham and you just think to yourself, you've got nothing to play for, start with Vlad Marson.
Marson.
See what he's like. And this is what I mean with, like, I want this with McKenna sort of thing. Get to know these sort of players, like who you're going to have for next season. Because we know Delap's not going to be there, so Hurst should come in and, give Hurst a run a game, give him some confidence and things like that. But the other part of it is, like, people might go, oh, Hurst looks good. And Delap might go as well. You're like, oh. But same time, and like I say, I'm the main one I want to see is Boniface come up in the left back.
Yeah. I keep thinking that you keep saying that. I keep thinking of that sister Boniface, that investigator. What she does on that? I think it's that thing on. Was it? What's it on now?
I don't know. The only Boniface I know is the one who plays for Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah, there's a sister Boniface that solves murders and all that, like a Father Brown or something like that, but female.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I see it. I think it's on drama or something or other on telly, something like that. But yeah, so it might be his mother or something. No, I don't know. That's a joke. But anyway, I think this will almost be the same team we'll play. I think we'd probably be unchanged, I would say.
Yeah, I see Brentford being unchanged. I mean, if you want to take someone out, maybe Yarmulke, but then I feel like, why would you...
Oh, he was great in that last game. He was actually brilliant, I thought.
Exactly, but the thing is like, why would you change your winning team? Like, but that's what I mean. If I'd take someone out, it would be someone like Yarmulke. But I just think if you're winning, if you want a losing drought, then yeah, you can bring someone like Jensen in. But if you're in a roll, you're 3 wins in a row, Why change it?
Yeah. And another thing I like about him, he's not afraid to mix it a bit as well. You see him in that last one, he was having a go with somebody there that kicked him in the nuts, basically, when he was on the ground. And he was going up to him, like, squaring up to him and all that, and giving him all that. And I thought, well,
That's my guy. That's my DM right there. He's got the passion.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's Ukrainian as well, so that probably says a lot, really. But no.
Well, unless you're Mudrick and get yourself banned, but
Yeah, I wish he could do. I've got to be careful what I say on here, but I wish they could sort out a certain country, Ukraine, that's giving shit at the moment.
Yeah.
But I won't mention who it is because, in case. But
we don't want anything bad happen.
No, definitely not. But but you never know with that. I know. I won't say anymore. No, shush.
We'll just say one last bit. Make peace, not war.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that 100%. But obviously there is this thing as well, which is the form guide here, and
oh boy,
we're on better form than you. Let's say. I think we should say that.
Yeah, all I'm saying is ours is better Starburst. All I'm saying is ours is a better Starburst. Yours is just like apples and blackcurrant. See, ours is like strawberry and blackcurrant. We haven't got any apples yet.
It's funny you're saying that, Joe, because they're bringing the opal fruits back. Do you know that? The original. No? Yeah, they're bringing them back. Yeah, I think it's the same with Starburst, but they're actually bringing the opal fruits back as well. So,
guess where I'm going to in the shops.
That's what I always think of them as, opal fruits. To be honest, so
yeah. Look at your results though. Like, technically, if you scroll down, you're actually unbeaten in 5.
Yeah, we are. Believe it or not, we are.
Look at your results as well. Like,
who's that team? Oh yeah, Chelsea. Then.
Yeah, the fact you got 11 points out of 15, that's really good. Especially like Forest away, like that would have been tough.
Yeah. Well, I think we played 3 good teams. Well, maybe not.
We'll just stick with 2. We'll stick with Forest and Brighton, yeah?
Yeah, Forest, Brighton. Well, even Arsenal, I suppose you could say.
Oh, go on, we'll put Arsenal. Go on then.
I guess so. But you drew them 1-1. When you think about it, they were actually probably the better team. Arsenal probably had the more chances, but we got.
It's one of those you just got to take them, and obviously Arsenal didn't. Like, it's like the Forest game. In the first half, I felt Forest were the better team, but then Brentford basically capitalised on the break and then just done Forest in. Like, was it Shah just outdone Anya or Anya?
2 long balls. It was 2 long balls over the top.
Yeah. Second, the assist was your best mate Flecken got an assist.
Oh yeah, I've got to agree. I did actually praise him. You remember I praised him, didn't you?
I know. I'm not gonna lie. I had a heart attack when you praised him.
Yeah.
I was like, Mr. B's praising Flecken. What is this?
Yeah, but that quickly changed, didn't it? After we went to United, what happened there? So
yeah, God.
Yeah, be careful, Mr. B. You might get some prick stabbing you with a poison umbrella.
Yeah, but the thing is, they always say about rotating things like that. People forget Brentford played Forest on a Thursday. And then you had United on the Sunday. So, United, you can't make that excuse because you played on the Thursday, same as Brentford.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, some people, fans nowadays, make no sense. That's all. Oh, yeah, we're playing our youngsters because the United play. And?
Yeah, I thought it was just United being a bit salty, to be honest, but there we go.
They are, mate. I think at the end of the day, like, if United won that, you guarantee they'll be like, oh yeah, we won with our kids and
imagine they came back to that 4-4. It could have been 4-4 at the end, right? Imagine that. They would have been lording it all over us and saying, "Oh, look."
100%. You'd get all these people be like, "Oh yeah, we're the better time. We were 4-2 down, and the kids did really well." So shut up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously we know we can't hold on to leads, and I thought it was going to happen. I thought 4-4, shit. Why? How is this happening?
Literally.
On a 4-1 lead, But it happens to us, I'm afraid. It seems to happen.
It happened to us as well, lad.
But I mean, obviously, the Forest one, as you say, well, 2-0. I thought Forest were poor, to be honest. I didn't rate them.
Forest were Forest were poor. I do agree on that. I think the way you just outplayed them by hoofing the ball up and things like that, people might not like it, but at the same time, it catch Forest out. So
Yeah. I think they're not used to having the ball, Joe, to be honest, at the end of it. They weren't used to having so much possession and passing around. They're used to attacking teams on the break, aren't they?
exactly, and I think that's what you do quite well at, because you do low blocks and then realise you went, oh, this guy's free. And then when you said to Forest, it's like, well, what do we do now? Because we're normally the ones that are like sit back and hit them on the break.
Yeah. We had the out ball. They didn't seem to, did they? Because you think they got to Alanga, who's quick and all that, but he didn't really get going, did he, either? So,
literally. And that's the difference of it all. Like, really, I just think Brentford had a game plan and it worked to perfection. Like, obviously, that one game, I don't want to put you in a bad way, Mr. B, obviously, but I think you would agree. I think the one game that I felt like you sort of took the lead, held back for so long, was that Fulham game. But then since then, you've held back, got a goal, but then you've not really fully sort of stepped back. You have attacked now and again, and then you get the wins for it.
Yeah, it's right, mate. But for sure. Thing is, Joe, actually, I'm going to have to cut it short, bro, because I've got a call coming through and I've got to try and sort this out in a minute. Sorry about
worries,
this.
Mr. B. Thank you for having me on.
What are we going to go for predictions? What are you going to predict?
3-1 Brentford.
Right. Really? You think we're going to beat you? Definitely.
Yeah, I think you will. I think it's one of those. I think you're on a buzz. Excuse the pun. But yeah, I think you would win 3-1. What's your score prediction?
You know what? I'll probably go with that as well.
See. And people don't like rivalries ain't dead.
I do like Ipswich, though. Don't get me wrong. I like Ipswich really a lot, and I thought they would have done better. I think they might have stayed up, but unfortunately, but
it's one of those. If we had a thing of like, oh, we could spend how much we wanted, then we probably could have done. But same time, we had to listen to these rules. But hey ho, Brentford did it a way that they haven't spent really that much, and they're still in the Prem. So.
Yeah, mate. It shows you what can be done. You look at our model, and that's the way it goes. That's the way we do things, and it seems to be working. So, all good, you know. But
I still want to summon like Brentford that actually splashed the cash. Like, I'd be like, yes, Brentford, come on.
Yeah, we can, Joe. We have got a lot of money, believe it or not. So
no, I do believe you. I know. I wish you just do it. You know what I mean? Because for me, don't get me wrong, you're a great side, and it's one of those I've always wanted to emulate, sort of like a Brentford in the Prem. I was just like, oh, come on, please just spend, not spend. Because, like I say, like for the years you've been there, like you've literally haven't spent that much, but you've been staying in the Prem. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Well, you know, we're still here, and it's all good. So we could be in.
Credit to you, my good sir.
It's getting better. Going into Europe, that'd be a real dream for us, a real achievement.
Would you go to any of them?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Why not?
Be on tour.
Yeah.
That'd be so good.
Yeah, why not? Anyway, Joe, before you go, where can we find you, brother?
Yeah, I'm on the YouTube. Type in Joe Tier. I don't know what my number is. It's not even 96. It's something else. But it's on there. I'm on Instagram, so I'm friends with Mr. B, or I follow Mr. B. We say on Instagram now.
John.
But thank you for Mr. B for having me on for this preview. I'd like to say come on the tractor, boys, but we know the bees are going to sting our tractors.
Well, it's like so. But if you win, I'll be happy for you.
Yeah, same as you, man.
I might go, oh, you bastards, really, but I'll be happy, yeah.
Fleck you prick. You let him win.
You destroyed our European dreams. You destroyed those.
Look, you had one job.
No, but
keep it out of the net.
Don't worry about it, fella. I don't mind if you beat us, honestly.
Yeah, I'll be saying to you, win or lose, we're still friends. We're not going to like...
I'll do the reaction, man. And you're welcome to come on the reaction. And if one of us ain't happy, or either of us ain't happy,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I might be busy on that. I'll see. I'll let you know.
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming on again today.
No, thank you for having me.
Just something else has cropped up, so I've got to sort it out.
Yeah. No worries, man. I hope
But
I hope it goes all right.
yeah, cheers, man. No worries. Thanks to everyone that's been watching in the live chat, and follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182. Subscribe to Mr. B Hive Football Chat and Mr. B Chat England Cricket. I'm going really quick now. Anyway, thanks, guys, and look, watch out for Joe. He'll be on plenty of other things, I'm sure. So great guy, great, talks a lot, great sense about everything, football and everything else. So brilliant, you know. But anyway, guys, thanks for all this. Until the next time, I've got to get to the outro so we can get out of here. And I've got something to get on with.
Bye,
Cheers,
everyone.
guys. See you next time. Bye. Bye.
Bye.